Diallo, and they want to run quickly. Simmons. And the floater is up and good so far. Here's Diallo trying to continue that, and he does with the mid-range strike. 8 points and 5.1 rebounds per game. Now Vildoza, nice feed and an easy slam for Alston, and Virtus really needed that after a poor start. Quickly in transition, here is Alston back for Edwards, who goes through the contact but loses the ball, taken away by VR. It is a 4-on-2 break, and VR can just do it all by himself. As Diallo will drive. Another offensive rebound for Baskonia. Simmons for the three, and they turn that offensive board into more points. Maybe in this possession. Gives it to Vildoza. Diouf. Nice pass and finished by Niang. For Spagnolo. And Diakite, excellent extra pass for Paola. Morgan will take on the three, and nothing but net for Matt Morgan. In a real threat all season from long range. Sedekerskis flying through, finds Diouf, and it's a big throwdown from Khalifa. After the pacey penetration from Sedekerskis, continuing, it's a double screen, goes round it. And they're looking a little out of ideas here. Baskonia's going to have to go. Just beat the buzzer. Oh, and a lucky bounce. It hops in for Sedekerskis, who says Spagnolo, Diallo and Sedekerskis. A lot of good three-point shooting out there. It's Nowell who looks for the no-look feed, and rising high is Hamidou Diallo. Spectacular from Baskonia. The look-away pass was outstanding. So was the leap and the throwdown from Hamidou Diallo. So on the floor, Edwards, Paola, Niang, Smailagic and Jallow. There is Alan Smailagic. His first contribution offensive. Smailagic, shot clock running low, so Smailagic says, why not? I'll have another go. Great rebound. But Diarra couldn't put it away. However, he got it again. He's Frisch, wide open for the three. Baskonia having a great night. Getting carried away. Here's Paola, great pass. And Jallow can drop it in. Spagnolo on the dribble. Shot clock running low as Kurups with the hook is nice. A chance for a double-digit lead now as Spagnolo drives and drops it in. Matteo Spagnolo's first point. Vildoza worked inside for Diarra. Mid-range shot is good. He grabbed his own miss for an offensive rebound. Now Simmons can drive through. Nobody was there, so he put the exclamation mark on it with the fierce slam. Is decimating the backcourt for Baskonia, and he's doing a good job. Now Luwawu-Cabarrot, the turnaround three, and he is up and running. We knew they wouldn't stay quiet forever. Two of the top 5 scorers in the league. Luwawu-Cabarrot says straight back at you. And it's going to be Sedekerskis stopping and kicking out. Wide open is Nowell. And he's a good three-point shooter. No whistle. So it's back with Vildoza. Now Diouf again. Excellent offload, but Niang had to do a lot of work still, and he did it well. That's the third Smailagic back in for the visiting team as Morgan looks to drive. And that's swatted by Diallo. But I think they're going to say goaltending. Sedekerskis, great defense from Paola, poking it away. Matt Morgan in transition, able to evade Diallo. Morgan up to 8 points, but look at this at the other end. It's straight back down Virtus' throats, and Diakite dunks it. Low-scoring start to the second half. Niang, fine pass for Jallow, and one. Diakite. Baskonia fans respond, knowing that their team needs a bit of a lift. Only 2 points scored by them so far. Luwawu-Cabarrot on the bench. Diallo mid-range, tough shot, but he makes it. Hamidou Diallo is Moment will surely come. Cabarrot's hounded by Edwards, shot clock running low. Cabarrot's excellent pass, and VR underneath the basket. Edwards thought about the quick three, instead he'll drive into the free throw line. Very short on the shot, picked up by Diouf, can't score. Niang, he can, so they're fighting hard at least. Cabarrot to Simmons, nice move to get away from his man, and then the pass for Sedekerskis. It was Luwawu-Cabarrot flying in, but it wouldn't happen. And here is now Alston for the corner three, and Virtus in transition. Now they're looking to run again, Virtus, back within 6. Paola fakes the three, goes to the rim, followed up by Niang, and Spagnolo, who's going to drive and one. Take their time. Do they want the 2-for-1? Nowell might. He's going to take on the three, and they are back in control. Baskonia in the game as Luwawu-Cabarrot makes the contested. Virtus to absorb, but they escape that one. And they need to get themselves started. Jallow stretches out and drops it in. Nice. Nowell back to Spagnolo. Drive. Oh, nicely finished by Spagnolo. No fear there. Nowell. Spagnolo back to Nowell, and there is another three for Markquis. It's his third of the night. That's all he's scoring, and it is the largest lead we've had at 16 points. Edwards trying to answer, and he gets one to go finally. We've scored consistently throughout the night. Off there, and now Paola looking for back-to-back triples and makes it, so that could be a time of keeping Virtus hoping. Spagnolo. Sedekerskis sets himself, and he makes the three. Diouf for Niang, who's surrounded by three. Able to kick it out. Edwards steps into the three-pointer from a long way out. As have his team. Here he is to finish the game, and that should be it. Luwawu-Cabarrot up to 16 points. Just take the time off the clock, use long possessions. Cabarrot, he'll penetrate, and he'll score off the glass. Niang looks exhausted, and Morgan won't make the three. Niang there once more. Oh, player of the game. He's on the losing side, but what a night he's had. But not enough for Virtus, who have been well beaten tonight. Dusko Ivanovic on his return to the Buesa Arena suffers defeat. Baskonia dominated this one.